cards? Me too. Me too. If you're new to the channel, welcome. I forgot my water. I'm Grandma Gaines. You may know me as Tracy. This is Bohippian Life. I am a reselling grandma on multiple platforms. But these videos, these live shows, live streams, are all about cards. Tarot cards, oracle cards, uh, reading cards. This is my assistant. Come on, come here. I'm sure she's going to want outside. Want to come say hi? Okay. She's like, no, I'm just going to be the center of attention for a moment. All right, so let me get you guys set up down here. And I still have to grab my water. So I have 3 oracle decks with me. The Enchanted Maps, the Mermaids, and the Crows. I have the standard Tarot deck. And again, the True Love reading deck. Ah, you're a good girl, huh? The best assistant ever. Hope, hello, welcome. Oops.
Get up to 6 accounts per household. And
sorry about that. So, if I haven't mentioned, I am not a professional. I am a reselling grandma. All right. Fix the chat to live chat instead of top chat. That way everybody's viewable. There. I am, oh, careful, don't scratch. I'm awesome. She is too. She just wants to be in the center of attention. Let's get you on the list, Hope. Oh, my pen is messed up. There. Do you gotta go outside? She's like, yeah, while it's not raining. You guys, I'll be right back. Come on. I'm coming. Water. All right. Hope, do you know what cards you would like to start with? Maybe. Sometimes, now, I mean, if it's like life or death situation, definitely. But sometimes the other person can sometimes they get a little perturbed when other people step in and tell them that they think they're doing things wrong. So maybe is it possible she needs somebody to talk to? Yeah, that's a tough choice. Because we don't want to ultimately make them mad. I see, yeah. Oh my gosh, I wished I could remember. There's so many online ones. I wished I could remember the names of them. So, does she use an online one, or does she literally go and see one? One, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, I would try that. online one, push that one again. Try it one more time. Um, because if you don't, usually, if you don't like who you're hooked up with, they will give you another counselor. Hmm. I can understand that. There's so many people like that. So you said nieces, so you have more than one. And are they young? So you have four cards that fell, Hope. The first card you have is a Two of Wands. A Wands represent a Wands is a yes card. Aw, 9 and 2. What adorable names. Aw. So a Wands is a yes card. The Two of Wands represents hopes and wishes. And it's also, twos are organizing cards. So again, it's a yes card. If it was a regular deck of cards, it would be a diamonds. It'd be a red card, so yes. We have the Wheel of Fortune, which is a major arcana card. Um, this card represents um, surprise change. Susan, hello. Welcome. You must be having good weather today. Or I hope you are, anyways. So the Wheel of Fortune represents a surprise change. And it's like comes down to good old destiny and fulfilling it. This card says to seize all opportunities as they arise, um, and to remember that growth takes risks. Um, I hope that makes sense. Um, so sometimes I can't read my own writing. Seize all opportunities. Grow. Take risks if need be. The most important thing is to embrace luck, good and bad, the same. And remember, this is a positive card. It is a surprise change card. So you have two positive energy cards right there as far as your yes or no questions. Mermaid, absolutely good choice, Susan. It's sunny. Susan, it's rainy here and not very sunny. Windy. It's warm though. It's like it was 40 something this morning. I think it's going to be 50s today. You have the Two of Swords. The Two of Swords represents that you are your own worst enemy. You are your own worst enemy. And welcome to the crowd, my friend. Welcome to the crowd. There's a ton of us. We are our own worst enemies. Again, this is an organizing card because it's a 2. And because it's closer to 1 than it is 10, it's safe to say that you have just started a new adventure, a new beginning of something. And by that, you have two twos. And you have the Emperor card. This is another major arcana card. The Emperor is another positive card. And it says to maintain your boundaries and exercise your authority. So, my friend, when it comes to, like I said, your yes or no, the tarot has 3 positives for you and a 1 negative. They're perfect, yeah. But remember, when listening, listen with an open heart. Try to be unbiased, and sometimes just listening is the best thing you can do for somebody, and being there for them. You're welcome, Hope. You are welcome. Susan. Sister Susan. The mermaid cards. Yeah, don't do that to yourself, my friend, because you can only do so much anyway. And bottom line, people are going to do what they want, no matter what. We can do the best we can to help and be there for them, but we can't make them do what we want or do what we feel is right. I just want you to be careful not having too many expectations or anticipate a certain outcome, just in case it falls short of what you desire. All right, Susan, let's see what we have for you, my friend. There we go. We have the blessings card. Oh, it's stuck. I've mentioned I don't know how many times, I need to change this tablecloth. I just can't bring myself to put that Easter on here yet. Especially when St. Patrick's Day is not here. Oops, wrong way in the alphabet. This card says, prepare yourself to receive an abundance of blessings. The more you focus on your blessings, the more you'll attract. Remember to count your blessings. Okay, I have to read the chat. There's more. Karma will get him. Alina, hello, welcome. Let's get you on the list. Oops, I almost threw my pen. Well, I did throw it. Pancake Day? No, but we should, because maple syrup is huge around here. Pancake Day. So yesterday was March 4th. I'm going to have to remember that. Shrove Tuesday. Oh my gosh, it is Witchy Wednesday. Happy Witchy Wednesday. So, Susan, I need another picture of that gnome house, the little, or fairy house you sent me. It was too close. It was too large. I couldn't get it to fit. So, yeah, just step back a tad or whatever, please. And send me another one. I love it. I so want to use it as our thumbnail for Wednesdays. Sharu, hello. Welcome. Of course I'll add you. Thank you, Susan. Yeah, I tried to use it. All right, so finish up the blessings here. This mermaid is preparing herself for beautiful blessings by being receptive and filled with gratitude. She feels worthy to receive infinite blessings, and she fully trusts in the divine to bring them to her. You have the ability to bestow blessings as well as receive them. Anyone can bless others. This can be done with sincerity and from your heart. Blessing someone can be an empowering act, and that can open doors of divinity for both parties. Blessings can manifest in many ways. This mermaid asks you to count your blessings and to be grateful for their presence in your life. Even when things aren't going so great, there will always be at least one blessing you can count. The more you focus on being grateful, the more blessings you'll attract. Your presence could be the blessing in the life of someone else. When we feel worthy and we appreciate our value, others can perceive us as a blessing in their lives. Alternately, perhaps someone is about to enter your life who will be a beautiful blessing for you. Alina, how come your message got retracted? It is a beautiful card. I looked up and I saw Alina's message and it was gone. I was like, it is a beautiful card. And it is totally you. It is everything you represent. You are always, always sharing your abundance. If you look kindness up in the dictionary, I'm pretty sure Susan's name is in is the definition. Alina, you're like, I don't know what happened. She is a very sweet person. She is. Alina, you are next. What energies? I get good vibes that you're a good person, mainly because I gave you a wrench. Alina, my friend, it is your turn. We have the crows. We have the love cards. Perfect. You guys, so those of you who follow me, we've had snow, lots of snow, and we're just now getting rid of it because we're getting all this rain. Yesterday, a motorcycle drove by, and my husband encountered four other motorcycles on his way home from work. I couldn't believe it. I'm like, there's still salt in the roads in some areas. Oh, thank you. Thank you. We are trying to be dedicated to these exercises. Let me tell you what, it's not easy to be dedicated. But we're trying. And that's all that counts. In the fact that I'm a firm believer that you should allow yourself the treats you want. Just do it in moderation. So if you want to eat some Oreo cookies, eat a dang Oreo cookie. Just don't eat the whole row. That's me, if you want ice cream, have some ice cream. You deserve it. Just do it in moderation. Human attachment is injuries to health. All right, Alina, let's see what we can do. Oh, there's one. Yeah, I am a firm believer in that. I believe in. I'm not a professional, so if I'm wrong, I'm wrong. But I'm a firm believer. For me, in my experience, dieting sets you up for failure. For me, all the time, every single time. But if I just work out, try to work out 5 days a week, give myself Saturday and Sunday off, generally do way more work on the weekends anyways. I've got to pick these up in the proper order. Lisa, hello. Welcome, my friend. Slow and steady wins the race. Yeah. So give yourself the extra time you need for your muscles to repair themselves, and allow yourself those little treats. So the first card we have is the Five of Cups, Alina. The Five of Cups is a positive energy card. If it was a regular deck of cards, it would be hearts. It's a yes card. And the Five of Energy, oh my gosh, the Five of Energies. Oh, good Lord. The Five of Cups represents loss. So are you feeling like you've lost something? Maybe you are in the process of some form of grieving. Fives are calling cards, and it's kind of a request to place boundaries. Divine timing, hello and welcome, my friend. Bobby, hello, welcome. Welcome back. Would you guys like to be added to the list? Okay, both of you are on the list. So if we come across a deck you see that you would like to use before we get to you, just shout it out and let me know. So Alina, Five of Cups. And this is a calling card, and it's kind of a request for you to put some boundaries in place. Again, loss. And this loss could be, you might feel guilty over this loss, whatever it is. You may even feel a little shame over this loss. We have the Page of Swords. Swords, if it was a regular deck of cards, would be a clubs. So it would be a no card. Black, so it's a no card. But the Page of Swords says to withdraw, get some air. And when the time comes, to choose your words wisely, for they are sharp. That's where the sword comes from. And it can make or break a difficult situation, my friend. Yes, I have you on the list, Lisa. Actually, you are right after Sharu. And we also have the Empress, which is a major arcana card. Major arcana, however you want to pronounce it. And the Empress is a neutral energy card. This is it's an understanding card. It's an understanding. It's a reap what you sow card. And we have the Five of Swords. And the Five of Swords, again, this is a calling card. It's a boundaries card. And it also is a call for you to stop being so defensive. And you shouldn't have to defend yourself all the time. I hope those help in some way, shape, or form. Uh-oh, what did I miss? There's a Brandon? I missed Brandon? I think Brandon's an awesome name. Absolutely. I way did miss Brandon. Thank you. He's like, that's because Grandma ignored me. Oh my gosh, I feel terrible. But we're going to, just in case, he might be listening and might be there. It did move very fast. Sharu, you are next, my friend. Do you know what deck you would like? I will shuffle the enchanted maps. So we have the maps. We have the mermaids. We have the crows. Can we see these? Mermaid. Truthbuster, hello, welcome. Mermaid map, crows. Yes. Good choice, my friend. Good choice. Let's get Truthbuster on the list. With the tarot deck, absolutely. Oh. So you guys, I am going to humiliate my assistant again. Oh crap, she's still outside. Yeah. I'm going to make her, I told you before, a leprechaun hat. I'm super excited. I'm going to do it this afternoon. So she can have it for St. Patrick's Day. Yeah, don't you think it's just the best idea ever? Wait till I compile a whole video of her wearing these gosh darn things. Oh yeah, she's totally going to be humiliated. And I giggle about it. I'm a terrible mom. You have the luck card, Sharu. I love this card. My son got this card recently. So, as on the card, or as the card shows, it's a happy day for the crow who finds fish raining from the sky. This card shows something good is coming. Be sure to position yourself in a place that will yield the best results. My friend, luck does not happen by accident. It often feels that way. But luck occurs when we are in the right position at the right time with, and I underscore, with the right skills. When this card appears, good fortune is coming. But your talents is what is going to seal the deal. And here's an example. Imagine being fortunate enough to be on an elevator with the person you have been wanting to pitch an idea to. My friend, it's only luck if you are prepared and ready to articulate your vision. Otherwise, it's just another elevator ride. Oh, I'm totally doing a video. Susan, yep. She's an assistant for a reason, right? All right. So now we have Brandon. And I'm going to use the same cards for Brandon. That's right. So, Lisa Love Deck. Lisa, right here. Lisa, you're right after Brandon. She's like, yeah, I know. Hope kept us posted. This is, Hope, you're a better assistant than my assistant. It's a good thing she's not in here. All right. Let's see what we get for Brandon. I know they have been awesome cards today. Well, even the energies, the luck week video had some very good energies this week. Most of the days were either positive energy days or just a neutral energy day, you know? Oh. Bobby. I apologize. No. Brandon. You have two cards. The first card you have is the distraction card. And this card says, you may need to consider if the situation you are inquiring about is in fact nothing more than a distraction. Something that is taking your attention away from a more valuable opportunity. This card may also serve as a warning that a successful conclusion may be at risk due to something drawing your attention away from the goal. And you also have the routine card as well. This card speaks to the things we do out of habit because it's part of who we are and what is expected of us. In many ways, it is routine that creates stability. However, it can also lead to stagnation or getting into a rut. Ask yourself, are you in a routine that makes a foundation for success? Or are you merely going through the motions because you don't know what else to do? Lisa, you are next with the love cards. First time we've used these ones this morning. I can't believe my assistant's being quiet and good. I mean, she's always good. She must not have seen any of the stray cats yet today then. You guys, I swear, there's a new one every day. And I think one of them, quite possibly two of them, are probably pregnant. Uh-oh, you've been ghosted. By who? That's not good. All right. We have the serendipity card for you. All right, let's see what serendipity says. You know, I'm not even sure if we've received this card yet. This card says that trust that your journey is unfolding naturally and gracefully. How often have you wondered when, and when? Uncertainty and waiting for your dreams to come true can be very frustrating. Most of the time we want what we want and we want it now. Yet we often look back on our lives and are able to appreciate the divine timing and serendipity that took place. Timing is a key element of life, whether you are longing to meet your beloved or craving a renewal of your current connection. It's often difficult or impossible to understand why your needs remain unfulfilled at a certain time. You might even doubt yourself or become disappointed with the universe. Developing your ability to trust in the greater forces that nurture and guide you is an empowering skill. Make sure you are genuinely committed to having, doing, or being whatever you have asked for. Sometimes the universe will protect you from your own naivety, being naive, so you can have more time to think things through. Next, make sure you've done all you can from an earthly, human perspective to make your dreams a reality. If you are procrastinating, how can you expect the universe to deliver? Once all of that is taken care of, it's time to trust that divine timing and serendipity have taken over, and be prepared to listen and act upon your intuition. When you feel the urge to follow something up or have a sense of knowing, go with it to discover where it leads. There are many steps on the path of your highest good, so be prepared for the small miracles along the way rather than a big puff of smoke and total change. Divine timing and serendipity give you time to reconsider, refine, and adjust. They then add a dash of magic, so there's an element of the unexpected as well. Life was not meant to be predictable, and your future is not set in stone. So learn to go with the flow and allow your fascinating journey to unfold gracefully. Hopefully your last conversation with Kyle was ended on a good note. And maybe, life just happens sometimes. So that was for Lisa. Jimmy, hello. How are you today? All right, so divine timing is next. The next three are Bobby, Truthbuster, and Jimmy. Bobby, I apologize if I have you confused. I confuse myself sometimes. So Lisa, yeah, you are so welcome. You are so welcome. So, the next time when you do speak to him, don't hold any grudges. No whys or ifs or you should have's. Just sometimes life happens and we just get busy, unfortunately. All right, so again, divine timing, my friend. It is your turn, and you can choose any deck you want. We have, okay, perfect. So, divine timing, we have the crows, the enchanted maps, and the mermaids. These are oracles. Oh, wonderful. Good, Jimmy. I'm so glad. I totally forgot about the time difference. Wasn't even giving it a thought. I'm so glad everything went well with her surgery. So these are oracles, and we have a standard tarot. Well, and then the true love that we just used for Lisa as well. If it's meant to be, it will happen. If not, time to start a new journey, my friend. Time to start a new journey. All right, so let's use the enchanted maps for divine timing. They're a great one to start with. One more good shuffle. Wow. And we have the sacred pool in the reverse position for divine timing. In reverse, this card says it can be difficult to overcome denial when there is a reward for staying where you are. If you can't accept and love yourself, you remain trapped, wearing a false mask of victimhood. The benefit of embracing denial and the victim's mask is that you never have to take a real risk. Dimming your light serves no one. Turning away from the truth that is reflected in the stillness of the sacred pool keeps you in denial. Doing the same thing over and over again and expecting a different result. Such vain efforts lead to a tedious, boring existence, my friend. Take the risk. Shine your beautiful light into the world. Look in the mirror and see the truth. Surrender the need to self-sabotage. Remember that you have a responsibility not just to yourself, but to the divine spark within you. Courage is not the absence of fear. Accept the discomfort of seeing with clear eyes, and you'll soon find that wondrous adventures are waiting for you. Step into your magical life. Take the leap of faith. That's a great card. It's a wonderful card. I like the part where it says, look in the mirror and see the truth. Bobby, you are next, my friend. Then Truthbuster and Jimmy. So, Bobby, you can choose crows, mermaids, the enchanted map cards, standard tarot, and the true love, oh goodness, can't reach them, true love reading cards. Perfect choice. Absolutely, Jimmy. We'll totally pull a card for Bastet. Oops. One more good shuffle, Bobby. There we go. Oh, well, you have a couple cards that fell. Oh my gosh, I have a hair on my nose somewhere. Driving me berserko. The first card we have is the routine card. This fell just recently for somebody. And I'll read it again. So, every day, crows will come to the neighborhood, and every evening they depart, like clockwork. The crows have a routine that they have stuck with for as long as I've lived here, and I've lived here for over 20 years. Routine speaks to the things we do out of habit because it is part of who we are and what is expected of us. In many ways, it is routine that creates stability. However, it can also lead to stagnation or getting into a rut. My friend, you have to ask yourself, are you in a routine that makes a foundation for success? Or are you merely going through the motions because you don't know what else to do? And then the second card you have is the balance card. And on the card, you can see the crows, the birds on the wire. Have you ever noticed how on windy days, crows and other birds can stay perfectly positioned on a thin telephone wire? They seemed unfazed or unbothered by the wind. When we are in balance, we meet external forces with our internal strength, giving each space to exist in harmony. When balance appears, you may need to call upon your inner strength, as an approaching situation may test your ability to stay cool and composed. Just like the wind, it too will make its presence known and then move along. Balance may also appear when your daily schedule could use some reorganizing. Are you creating time for yourself, or is your day consumed with tasks that drain your energy? So there's two cards that are asking you pretty much the same thing. Are you taking care of you? Um, Bobby, I don't know if don't even have it up here, but in the chat, and I'm putting it in there right now, anybody else too that is interested, is my email address. If you would like an in-depth card reading, that's a full spread. These are free. And yeah, if you want one, I just highlighted my email at the top of the chat. Send me an email and I will get back to you with the information I need. So yeah, that's for anybody in the chat. Next, Truth Buster. You chose the tarot. Good choice, my friend. Good choice. One more good shuffle. Well, that was super fast. So we have 7 cards. The first card that popped out is the Strength card. This is a major arcana card. It can represent a Leo, but it also wants you to know strong but bendable. Stay calm in the face of adversity and maintain your composure. You have the Ace of Cups. The Ace of Cups cups represents summertime. It can represent the birth of a child. And it also is, you'll discover your renewal for your capacity to feel. We have another major arcana card, and before I pull it up, the first thing I'm going to say to you is when I pull it up, don't freak out. You have the Death card. So this is not, don't worry. Like I said, don't worry. You're not going to wake up not breathing tomorrow. That's not what this card means. This card means that you are either in or is going to happen change. It's going to be very fast. It's inevitable. There's nothing you can do about it, and it's going to be transformative. So again, it's a neutral energy card, and it could represent a Scorpio, my friend. I don't know, but it could. And because of this, change, inevitable, you have a 10 of Pentacles. We've already established tens represent the completion of a cycle. So the change is inevitable. You have completed a cycle. The 10 is a structure card, and it wants you to keep the outcome in mind and to just keep working towards it. You have another major arcana card, my friend. And you have the Tower card, another one that makes people tremble. Please do not freak out. It's another change card. The Tower represents sudden change. So you've had one, two, a beginning, and strength. All of these cards are representing change. This one is sudden, quite possibly through no fault of your own. And but this one represents that it is already happening. With the Death card, I said you could quite possibly be already in it, but this one says it is already happening. You have another major arcana card, the Star card. This is a positive card. This is prosperity. Prosperity will come from what you do best. It's a hope, lights, and visions card. It's a card everybody wants no matter where you get it in a reading. It's kind of like a light at the end of the tunnel card. And we have the Queen of Wands. The Wands are, this card represents spring. And it says, do not withdraw from intimidating situations. It also wants you to adopt the old, I call it the old ways, witchy glamour. It says to ooze charm and magic from every pore, be gilding everyone you meet. And Truth Buster, if you send me an email, I can send you the be gilding recipe. So before we move on to Jimmy, with Tarot, especially when multiples fall, the more minors you have, the more higher minors, the low, all right, let me rephrase that. So if you have a multitude of low minors, it means one thing. If you have a multitude of high minors, it means another thing. If you have a multitude of majors, my friend, you have more majors than you have of any in this deck. You have 4 majors. When you have a multitude of majors, this represents that there is a powerful current in your area, right, in your life right now. So the energies, all these positive changes and new beginnings, it's powerful right now. It's super powerful. And you're welcome, my friend. Thank you for being here, Susan. Absolutely, I absolutely will call you. Tell everybody I said hello. All right, Jimmy, my friend, Bastet is next. Let's see. Does she like water? I mean, we could do mermaids. Some cats love water. Or should we do crows because cats love birds? Let's do the crows. That's probably bad. Great minds think alike, my dear. That's what I thought. Crow's perfect for a cat. Oh my gosh, you guys. So one time, Christopher, my son Chris, he had Lagertha down at the house, and he was taking her outside, and she listens to him so well. He could take her outside and not worry about a leash or collar. She would stay right there with him. He just, hang out with her and whatever. So he opens the door and she jets. He said, the next thing I see, she jumps in midair. She caught a bird. She caught a bird. I was like, oh my gosh. Here, I'm like, no, you leave the birds alone. Oh, she jumped in the shower. How comical. Yeah, I cannot believe how high that dog can jump. All right, this is for your adorable little kitty cat. There we go. Oh, poor Bastet got the upheaval card. Sometimes things happen and they're no fault of your own. Kitty cat, it's not your fault. You were neutered. It says, upheaval is a reminder that things can change on a whim through no fault of your own. Are you prepared for change? I bet not. Are you able to forgive? I mean, no, I'm sorry, that's not in there, Jimmy. It says, are you able to regain your composure? I'm so sorry, it's so wrong. Are you? Oh, goodness gracious. Okay, seriously. To fly off to a better, more stable position. Jimmy's going to be happy with your stable position. You may not. From being laid off or being forced to be neutered can make a sudden, can change can appear so sudden and sometimes cruel. That is really in there. I didn't change that cruel part. Oh, goodness. And sometimes cruel, but not always. Sometimes there are clues that change is coming, yet we ignore the signs. Poor kitty cat. He probably made phone calls. You're supposed to listen. Sometimes change brings a fortunate situation and it moves us into a position to receive a greater opportunity. Yes, my friend, kitty cat, you are going to be in a much better position since you've had your surgery. When upheaval appears, ask yourself if you can feel the rumblings like a seismic wave just below the surface. That something is about to shift in your life. Dear Lord, run the other direction. When you connect with your intuition, you will get a feeling that something is about to happen. Hide. You will pick up on that changing energy that will soon impact your life. When you can anticipate a coming upheaval, you will be better able to plan for the shake-up. I'm so sorry, Jimmy. We shouldn't have pulled a crow card for your cat. Oh my goodness gracious. It's too much. Do you think we should be nice and pull a different one? Okay, that's good. I'm so glad. All right. Crow, we'll just stick with that one. Oh, it's too much. It was perfect, though. We should do that more often. Our poor pets. No wonder Lagatha hasn't come back in yet. Oh my gosh, I'm in tears. That's too much. Absolutely a mermaid. What could go wrong? Oh my gosh. So we have completed the list, you guys. We still have an hour to go. Who else can we pick on? Hope, what is to your immediate left? Yeah, okay, let's see what happens. Poor kitty cat. You'd be marrying her off to a toad. You're a hippo. Well, I say that quite often in my workouts. I'm like, it's usually, how bad can it be? Yeah. So we have the waiting card. Hopefully this one's not too bad. This mermaid asks, what is it that you're waiting for? Is it a person or a situation? If so, what action can you take while you wait? Perhaps you've made a wish and are waiting for it to manifest. It's important to take some form of action to meet that wish halfway. Are you patiently waiting or are you getting excited? Perhaps you're waiting and yearning for a specific outcome. Be mindful of any projected expectations you may have about the object or subject of your desire. If you can turn waiting into being using mindfulness techniques, this can help to make the waiting more bearable. This card also says that your ship is about to come in. You have or are developing patience, and you're about to reap the rewards. Remember, some things are definitely worth waiting for, others aren't. Only you will know which applies here. She's like, I'm waiting for the treats. No, I misread the dang title and I think it's like 6-day ab challenge and I read it and it says 6 weeks. And I'm like, what? No. How'd that happen? That was horrible. I'm so glad it's towards the end instead of at the beginning. If they would do some of those in reverse, oh yeah, I wouldn't even be doing them. I'm like, nope, not showing up for that one. I'm glad you enjoy them though. Oh my goodness. After this, the first 10-day challenge, today was day 6, I believe. So we have 4 more days. Once those 4 days are over, we are going to have to start preparing for our 10K. And so we'll be adding more jogging, run, walk intervals in our workouts, which is great for calorie burning. I know it. It's exciting. Oh my gosh, Sister Susan's going to be excited. She'll be like, she's probably not expecting me to call her until around 1. I'll be calling her at 11:15. You know, I was wondering if that's why Rachel hasn't showed up. But, you know, like I mentioned earlier to, oh my gosh, who were we talking to? That sometimes people, Lisa, it was Lisa's card. Sometimes life just gets busy and we don't realize how much time has gone by. And my son wants to run a 10K this summer. So we have to practice and prepare. That's an adorable idea. That is a great idea. All my kids were given teddy bears when we left Ohio and came to New York. Um, I think it is a great gift to give a person. You're doing a half marathon in October? You go, girl. The only thing I've done are 5Ks, but I enjoy them. I enjoy them. And, well, we do multiples. We've done multiple 5Ks here. I've done a 10K before. A run walk 10K. It doesn't matter. A 10K is a 10K whether you walk it, whether you run it, whether you run walk it. I'm going to write that down. Do any of you guys shop on Etsy? I came across this super adorable teeny tiny acorn. This lady makes them. I can't remember the name of this shop, the Etsy shop, but you open up the acorn and it has all these teeny tiny little trinkets. It reminds me of crow gifts, like I was talking about, like the little shiny gifts. Anything shiny, crows like them. Oh my gosh, I wish that. Let me look real quick before we end this video. See if I can find the name of that Etsy shop. Okay. So it's called Coral's Curios. I'm going to type. That's the Etsy store. Oh my gosh, they're so stinking adorable. I saw it. I'm so glad you saw it too. I love it. I'm getting one. I have to get one. It's not for the crows though. No, I'm keeping it. Sometimes you find some cool stuff on social media. Well, my friends, I'm going to go ahead and end this video early. Thank you guys for hanging out with me. Let's see how long we've been on. 68 minutes. It did. It had little charms in it. I'm going to raid the, so in my inventory room, we pick up board games and stuff like that, and I resell them. Sometimes you find one, multiple times you find ones that not all the pieces are there. So I have multiple and extra Monopoly pieces. And yeah, so those little pieces, stuff like that, are going to go in my little crow treasure chest, along with some dog food. So I should probably make that a video and just do it together. All right, you guys. So thank you again so much. If you like this type of content, please give my video a thumbs up. Like, comment, subscribe, share. Subscribe. I would love to have you in the family. Most important, I hope you have the best day ever. And I'll see you in the next video.